Welcome to HDToyTheater, looking at Bandai's Panthro 6-inch action figure based off the new Thundercats cartoon. A beautifully designed action figure with nunchuck accessories. So let's take a closer look at what this figure has to offer. Accessories include nunchucks. You have two types. You have this one made of a gray plastic. Very flexible here, the chain part. You do have to worry about bending this too much to the point where it might break off, so be wary of that. And then you have another type of nunchucks, which are joined together here, which you can mount to the back of Panthro, which I'll just show that real quick. There's a little open hole here, which you can insert the peg. And you have some mounted on his back. Now, accessorizing with the other nunchucks can be a little difficult because these hands are pretty tough to separate, or should I say the fingers, to get it inside. Now you can there are a few tricks you can do, get a blow dryer to soften up the plastic, or put it in hot water for about 3-4 minutes, or just force it in, just wiggle it in. Or you can do what a lot of people are doing, just put it in right here through the chain, and then just wiggle it into to the point where you really want it, which can be difficult. There you go. So it's a little difficult getting your nunchucks on, but it is possible. So there are a few ways to do it. So let's take a closer look at Panthro's design on this figure. It's very cool, very true to the animated style of the new show. He's very barbarian-like with the spikes on his straps here, his forearm guards and boots. His colors are pretty simple, black pants with the brown here and there. He's two-colored on his skin, or should I say fur. A very light desaturated purple with a much richer purple on the outer. He has scars in white across his chest, his shoulders, and one over his eye. He has what looks to be red eyes. And his belt has the classic Thundercats logo, and the belt is metal colored or gray. Now, the big complaint everybody is noticing is the screws are very apparent on the back of the figures, but who's going to pose their figures this way? People are going to pose it this way, so really I don't care. This figure looks great the way it's supposed to be looked at from the front. Now, let's take a look at articulation. Now, his head is ball jointed, but you don't get a lot of tilting. So it acts more like a swivel, a 360 rotation. His torso looks to be ball jointed, but really there's not a lot of range unless you really force it. Now his lower waist is ball jointed, and you get nice tilts and rotations. Ball hinge arms. A nice bicep swivel there. And then double jointed elbows. I love double jointed elbows. 360 wrist rotation. Ball jointed upper legs. 360 rotation on the upper leg. Double jointed knees. Also love double jointed knees. 360 boot rotation. Forward and back motion on the foot and side to side. Now these joints on this particular figure are loose, and add to the fact that this figure is top heavy because he's a buff guy. Makes standing a little difficult, so posing can be kind of a challenge sometimes. One of the things that I noticed between the 4-inch and 6-inch figures is the panel lining on the eyes. Now the 6-inch figures don't have the panel lining, and I did my own panel lining on this figure myself with a black pigment pen. I usually use a Micron 005, which I have right here. And basically you just want to apply it to the outer lines of the eyes and on the mouth line, and it'll look a lot better, make the sculpting pop a little bit more. And in the case of Panthro, I think it looks great. Final thoughts on this figure, definitely one I'll recommend, very true to the new design of Panthro from the new animated series. Great sculpted figure, great design, great articulation, good weight, accessories are just right. Could have been colored like the show, but can't have everything, I guess. Overall, I'm very happy with this figure. Now, it goes for about $14.99 to $17.99 at retail, places like Toys R Us, Walmart, Kmart, or Target. So go out and get him, he's out there, and definitely add him to your collection. So, hope you guys enjoyed this review. Hit like, dislike, and or comment. Check out my other videos on Thundercats and other action figures, and until next time, we'll see you then.